We all know trading is psychology, but we don't know what's the psychology in it. So my strategy is already backtested for several years. So I don't just go on chart and read the chart and say, okay, I believe the market is gonna go up today. I was talking about how quick the payout was and how they promised it on the dashboard that it's guaranteed under 1 hour.
Welcome to another Trader Stories podcast here with Hola Prime. Today we're joined by Dia from the UK, who has a $100,000 funded account with us, and today he's eligible for a payout of just over $1,700, so he's doing incredibly well. Dia, thank you so much for coming on today. How are you doing today?
Hello, Sam. Hello. Thank you for having me, mate. Yeah, I'm doing great, mate. Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome, good to hear. Dia, great profit, by the way, on the account. Really good stuff. I know this is your first ever payout with Hola Prime, so exciting stuff. But before we get into that, really quick, how did you get into trading? Where did it start for you?
Man, it's a long story. If I started, I started trading around 2019, firstly with crypto.
Mm,
So back then, I thought I'm too smart. I was like, okay, I'm too smart with computers. I can make money in this, but like that took me about 4 to 5 years to be profitable. So yeah,
yeah,
I became profitable around 2020, around the end of 2023.
nice.
Yeah,
That's
so
still relatively quick, to be fair.
4 years, I would say not really. It's not that quick because uh, you don't realize how like 4 years of spending time with trading. It costs a lot of money plus it costs a lot of
Yeah,
time because time is still the currency. You don't know
yeah,
how fast it goes, and while you're busy learning to trade, you might as well need to like be at home, not work, and give it like dedicate a lot of time for it. So yeah, this is what I was doing. So it was too costly for me, to be honest. Like 4 5 years is, not only because I wasn't not only because it was 4 years, because I wasn't working as well most of the time, because you really have to dedicate time to learn how to trade.
sure. No, I agree. I agree. But I think, a lot of people, they'll say, okay, I'm profitable now, but they may be profitable for a month or two. We spoke just before this interview. You told me, you're a consistent trader. So hitting the consistently profitable kind of a stage is, I think, usually takes a bit longer, because most traders, a year in, 2 years in, they'll say, oh, I'm profitable now. But then when they actually break it down, they've been profitable maybe for a month or two, and they're thinking that's going to carry on and be like that every month, and then they kind of get a reality check again. But hitting that consistent stage, yeah, that's a bit more difficult. So I think you're doing great, man. 4 years, 4 or 5 years to get to that stage is still very decent, still very very good.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah,
No problem.
the only thing that helped me become a profitable trader is when I really decided that I want to make money in this business, because
Yeah.
we all know trading is psychology, but we don't know what's the psychology in it. Like, what is it? So when
It's
I
true.
really realized that it's all me, I need to decide. Okay, I need to decide to be disciplined. Like my friends cannot decide it. I need to decide it. I need to decide it to backtest or to go to the gym to be disciplined. Like all of these things
Yeah.
are related to trading. So when I made this decision, then everything changed, and the equity curve started rising. So that's the only thing. So I've tried to help people how to trade and teach them trading, but it's very difficult because people
Yeah.
does not want to learn. They
Yeah.
want
Yeah.
they want to experience the pain.
hmm
I don't know if you
It's
understand
so true. I know, 100%. Everything you're saying, I can relate to, and I think most traders can relate to that. But
Yeah.
Dia, before we get into really deep kind of psychology, because I would love to talk more about it, how about you request this payout now for us? Our team will start processing it, and hopefully by the end of this interview, you'll have that $1,700 in your account. Does that sound good?
Yeah, 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 perfect.
Cool.
Okay, TRC20, USDT. Okay, let me
All
double check
right.
to see if it's all correct. Yeah.
Looks
Okay.
good. All right. You've hit submit. So, Dia, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to start a timer right here.
Right. Okay.
And whenever that comes through, please do let me know. You can interrupt me. Don't feel bad. Just the moment it comes, let me know, and I'll hit stop on the timer. Okay. But let's continue talking about your trading and your trading journey. Um, what's kind of your favorite thing to trade at this moment in time? What do you trade the most?
So mostly I trade like stock indices like NASDAQ and German 40 DAX.
Yes.
Yes, these two
Yes.
are my favorite. It's because my age is mostly it's just working on these two. It's like I don't say I cannot make money with Forex. I can, but like
Mm,
I find it harder and more complex in trading the forex pairs and that. So yeah,
yeah.
the stock indices is easier for me to find a mechanical edge and also quicker. So like they
Mm,
move quick. They're too volatile. Like you can easily backtest a mechanical strategy if you are a mechanical trader. So yeah,
yeah.
these are like that's why they're my favorite pairs. Like
Yeah.
that's why trade stock indices.
Absolutely, I agree. I mean, I'm NQ. I mean, sorry, Nasdaq trader myself, and what I love as well is, New York Open. I have a time. I know when the market's gonna really open up. It's the same every single day. I have,
Yeah,
it's almost like a job. Every day
exactly. Yeah.
here in the UK, 2:30 p.m. here in the UK. I'm on my desk. I'm ready. I've marked out my charts. I'm ready to trade for a couple of hours at most, and then I'm done. Are you kind of more of a swing trader? Do you like to hold your trades a bit longer? Are you more quick scalping? What kind of style
No,
trading do you do?
I'm a day trader. I'm a day trader. So my
Yeah,
strategy works on day trading. So I normally when the
nice.
market open, I place my trade, and if if I get stopped out, I'm done for the day.
Hmm.
Otherwise, I would hold the trade to 3 hour. I either get 3 hour or I wait for the market close at 9 p.m. 9 UK time,
Yeah,
9 p.m. UK time. So like 5 minutes before the market close, if neither stop loss nor the TP was hit, I'll just close the trade manually.
yeah,
Otherwise, I'm allowed to watch the chart, but I'm not allowed to do anything. So
yeah.
I do watch it sometimes. I get like some dopamine hit when the candle moves nicely, but like I'm not
Of
allowed
course.
to. Yeah, sometimes my mind is like, uh, let's move stop to break even. But no, I'm like no. If I know today might protect me today, but
Hmm.
if I'm keep doing it every day or
Overall.
every other day, my result in the next 10 years will not be as good as the strategy says because I've backtested the
Mm.
strategy for 7 years. I've also backtested it with moving stop loss to break even. It didn't have any edge
Yep.
with the moving stop
Yeah.
loss to break even. It have negative edge. Like I was losing money, but still my mind is like, okay, let's move it to break even when it
Yeah.
gets into an emotional state.
No, you're 100% right, and this is why backtesting is so important, right? Because then you get to see the data, because a lot of time someone will be watching something maybe on YouTube and they'll say, oh yeah, I like to move my, I like to move it to break even, like you said, or whatever, right? So how did you fix the psychology side, because every trader has psychological problems at first and emotional handling it. So what kind of helped you to become so mechanical and disciplined in your trading?
Uh, as I said, like we all know psychology of like trader psychology is so deep, like so deep. It's not just one thing, but the only thing that really helped me become like profitable was when I realized that not everyone wants to make money in trading. Like people are in
Mm.
this field and just to lose money. 99% of people are just losing money and they're addicted. They're not here to become profitable. So
Yeah.
when I realized this part from the Market Wizard book, I was like, okay, if this is the case, that means I have this problem. I'm not here for profit. I might just be here for the dopamine hit. Okay, then I need to fix this. And I
Mm.
did it. And how can I fix it? Because this is also the issue. How can you fix the psychology problem if you don't know anything? Okay, I was like, I wasn't a psychologist, but I was like, okay, all I need to do is execute. Yeah, that's true. So how can I execute a mechanical strategy if I cannot be disciplined on my daily routine? I was like, okay, I need to go to gym like every single day. If I cannot go to gym, that means I don't want trading seriously. So now this is a part of my strategy. Let's say now, if I don't go to gym tonight,
Mm.
it's a signal. It tells me, yeah, tomorrow you shouldn't trade because you are all over the place. You broke one of your rule and you shouldn't trade. So this is
Hmm.
how I aligned everything together.
I love this. I love everything you said. I love it. Honestly, this is I like how the gym is part of your trading strategy.
Yeah,
The discipline outside of trading is part of your trading strategy, and you almost have to trick your mind, right? You have to trick your mind like baby
that,
steps.
yeah,
You know,
exactly. But
uh,
still, some if somebody doesn't want to be profitable, if somebody doesn't want to make money, they're not gonna follow what you're saying, what you're telling them. Like I've got friends here.
mm,
I was trying to teach them how to trade. I was giving them one simple option, yeah, and see how their mind is reacting. So most of them were like smokers, like they were smoking cigarettes, and I was giving them this
mm,
simple option. I would tell them, okay, do you want to make 20K a month by the next 2 years, or do you just want to carry on smoking and live the same normal life? So all of them says they want to make the 20K by the next 2 years, the 20K a month by the
oof,
next 2 years. All of them says that, but in reality, none of them actually wants to give up on the smoking. So I was telling them,
mm-hmm,
okay, if you really want to make the 20K by the next 2 years, are you willing to give up smoking right now at this very minute? None of them wants to give up. So they just saying they want to
mm.
make money. They're not willing to give up on the things that it takes.
That's so true. I mean, you should get into motivational speaking. I'm telling you that. It's so true, and it's like the whole smoker thing is a perfect example as well. Because people who trade for like dopamine hits, they're essentially addicted. Okay,
Yeah.
to trading, they can be good traders, but they're addicted and they just want the dopamine hit, right? So I want to talk a little bit about your kind of strategy. Obviously, whatever you're comfortable sharing. Um, what do you kind of look for on a day-to-day basis when you open up the chart?
So as I said, I trade mechanically. So my strategy
Mm,
is already back tested for several years. So I don't just go on
mm,
chart and read the chart and say, okay, I believe the market is gonna go up today. My mind, I like to pretend that I am an analyst, but being an analyst never worked for me. Trust me, it
mm.
never made me a penny. So I was like, okay, let me just trade like a machine, not like an analyst. So now
Yeah, yeah.
I'd reach just for my like just to convince my brain that okay, I'm a trader, because, but still I trade like a machine. Let's say I don't obey what my mind says. If my strategy says it's a sell, I just sell. So what I look for is a pattern. I'm a pattern recognition trader. I look for
Mm,
patterns that has been repeated over and over.
very good. And that gives you then confidence to execute it as well. That backtesting data, I'm assuming, when you're on the charts and you're trading, if your setup occurs, all the rules, all the confluences line up. That gives you confidence to actually stick to it, right? Because 7 years of data shows it's profitable. Um, so how important do you think backtesting is overall for a trader?
If you are a mechanical trader, it's very important. Yeah, if you are a discretionary trader, it really depends on how many years of experience do you have. Otherwise, it's not very easy. And I also
Yeah,
find it not very.
yeah.
I know people are making money on it. I know some people making crazy amount of money. I'm not saying I'm the best trader. I'm not the best trader, but in my belief, I think mechanical trader makes more money than discretionary trading. I'll tell you why. I backtested my strategy for 7 years with
Mhm,
one to three risk to reward. Okay,
mhm.
the strategy uh, made about 250% return across the whole seven
Very
years.
good.
So that means
Yeah.
average 40% a year, 40 to 45%
Mhm,
a year average. Yeah. I
mhm.
also backtested the same strategy with moving stop loss to break even for the still for the 7 years. So I did so many backtesting of this seven across this 7 years, but I'm just giving you these two examples. I also did one that I moved stop loss to break even and
Mhm.
rebacktested it for the 7 years again, and the result was negative, was about minus 40%. So
Wow.
imagine changing one bit of hair,
Yeah,
how impactful it was in for the next seven
that's
years.
crazy.
So if you are a discretionary
I mean,
trader, yeah, if you are a
carry
discretionary
on.
trader,
Sorry.
if you move in your stop loss to break even today, and you're thinking, okay, I'm protecting myself. This might be true. You might be protecting yourself today, but today, just today, and the next 7 years, if you keep doing this, do you have data that tells you are you protecting yourself, or you might lose money by the next 7 years? Okay,
Mhm.
Sam, I've just received the payout.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, I've
I'll hit
literally
stop.
just the payout. uh, uh,
17 minutes 40 seconds.
yeah, do
Awesome.
you
Can
see
you can you show us that?
Binance? Yeah, Binance notification.
I don't know if
Can you read
beautiful. So
it?
$1,700 dear. Um, yeah, I can just about make it out. Yeah. No, really good stuff. Um, congratulations again. That was a super quick payout of
Yeah,
17 minutes 39 seconds. Um, really,
yeah,
really
it was
quick.
amazing, man. Yeah. I was talking about how quick the payout was and how they promised it on the dashboard that it's guaranteed under 1 hour.
Incredible. No, no, and I wanted to ask. You trade with other prop firms. How does Ola Prime kind of compare with the other ones you've traded from your experience so far with us?
So there are few things that I really like about Holoprime. Is one of them is the fast payout. So most of the program that I like, all of them is either the next day payout, or some of them are even the next 2 days payout. Like they'll approve it
Mm,
by the next 2 days. They just intentionally delay your payout just to, yeah, they just do it intentionally. Some of them I know because I've been in this business for a long time. So Hola Prime is approving it under 1 hour. It's amazing. It's not only fast, it's saving me today's trade. I might take another 3 hours today. and I might because
Yeah,
so now
yeah.
Hola Prime unlocked my trading account, and now I can trade. But with others, I cannot. I need to wait 2 days, and then they unlock my account and
Mm.
be able to trade again.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I can totally.
the
Time is
spread,
money, right?
yeah, the spread of the currency pairs are just amazing. I really didn't expect that. I was like, okay, this is a new profile, but they might use like some tricky spreads and commission, but it wasn't at all. It's very clean.
So very good. So good spreads, fast payouts. Have you had the chance to kind of test our support? Um,
It's amazing. Yeah, I did. Yeah, like it doesn't
yeah.
take a minute to get connected to a live agent. Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. Good to
Seriously,
hear.
I'm not saying this to you because you are in front of.
No, I
I'm
believe you.
impressed.
Because I know obviously the people behind the support desk and stuff, and all in house as well. It's not like a separate company. It's all
Right.
within Ola Prime, and these guys, they work hard, man. What's the future plans with Ola Prime? You looking to get more capital, for bigger payouts?
I am, yeah, but like in the meantime, I was just because it's my first payout and also first account with Hola Prime. I was like, okay, let me just test it. Not be very aggressive.
Sure,
See how it goes. How's the payout?
absolutely,
How is everything? I find it great. I find it very impressive.
definitely, definitely. Yeah, absolutely. We would love to see that. You get more capital, more accounts, and really spread your wings. Show us what you can do because
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sure the results will be excellent. One last question before I let you go, dear. If you had to describe, and it's a bit of a funny one, but if you had to describe Ola Prime in one word, what would it be?
Transparency, I would say.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Did you
That's
like
kind
it?
of our tagline, so
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like it. I really do. Transparency. Our marketing's working.
Yeah,
It's working well. Great stuff. Thank you so much for coming on.
Mm,
Congratulations on the payout again.
thank you.
Um, and hopefully at some point in the future we can have a little catch up again as you grow with us and
Yeah,
get
of course,
bigger
man. Of course, yeah.
payouts, more accounts, etc. That'll be
Of
awesome.
course.
But
Of
thank
course.
you again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you for having me. Thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you. Have a great day.
You're welcome. And to all the viewers, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy this video, go ahead, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, turn on channel notifications, do all of that good stuff, and we'll be back with many more videos. But until then, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you again very soon. Take care for now. Bye-bye.
Hola Prime. Trade with transparency.